Hello there and welcome to my channel. I'm Mary Sue and I'm so grateful that you're here. If it's your first time, welcome. We're so glad you joined us. Today I am doing your daily tarot message of hope. So we'll take a look at the overall energies with the oracle cards and then we'll go to the tarot for more details. And if you're enjoying the content that I create or resonating with the message, I'd really appreciate it if you would consider like, commenting, or subscribing. Okay, let's see what the overall energy is. Unfinished symphony. Okay, so this is really interesting because we have a full moon in Capricorn on the 13th. So that's, not this week, it's the next week. But it's a pretty strong full moon. So you could be taking a look, starting to take a look. The full moon in Capricorn is about taking a look at those things that we're putting our time and energy into. How far have we come along on manifesting or bringing into fruition or seeing something accomplished in our life that we have been putting our time and energy into? That full moon in Capricorn could possibly already be starting to kind of play with your energies. It's about taking a look at something that you haven't quite finished yet. And asking yourself those important questions about what do I need to tweak in this? What support might I need, from family, friends, coworkers. There's something about taking a look at something that's not quite finished and almost seeing. It's almost as if you're trying to see, can you get it done before the full moon? Maybe you're trying to redecorate a bedroom or something like that. And it's kind of like you've got it half done and it's kind of like, okay, so what do I have to do in order to finish this out, to have this done by, the next week? So let's take a look. I don't think it's your bedroom. I think it's something bigger than that, but I'm just using that as an analogy. Yeah, really nice energy here. Okay, you have dark thoughts on the bottom. Okay, I'm just going to say this Cancer season, and happy birthday to all those Cancers out there. Cancer season is difficult because it brings up those emotions. It brings up those feelings. If you're feeling like you're needing more time and space away from other people, that would be very common during this time because you have a lot of feelings that you're kind of are coming up, that you're dealing with. You're looking at your life, this full moon in Capricorn is kind of like a reevaluation of your life, of your work, of your soul's purpose. So we feel as if that is coming into play, that Cancer, those, feelings of, the emotions of things. So let's see what we have here. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Okay. So death, we have death on the bottom. This is just really indicating, I think that full moon in Capricorn is really kind of playing out in this. And I know it's a week away, but it's already playing out. The death card is something coming to an end so that you can start a new cycle. That's what full moons are about. It's about what have we worked on for the last 6 months or so. We put an intention back in Capricorn season with that new moon in Capricorn. Now those 6 months are up. Did I accomplish what I was hoping to accomplish? If I didn't, why not? How can I change some of the habits, the routines that I have in my daily life so that I can bring into fruition? I can finish out these symphonies, these projects, these career goals. It could be even to do with like health or nutrition, anything like that. Because that full moon in Capricorn really has us look at those things that self-sabotage us, that keep us from actually, bringing in those things that we really want. So your present energy is lovely. It's this optimistic energy of creating what it is that you want. The Empress energy is, that phoenix rising from the ashes. It is birthing, okay, because you can see she's pregnant. It's birthing a new you, a new life for yourself, a new lifestyle, maybe a new health regime, a new business. It's taking a look at, okay, I'm getting ready to finish a cycle. I'm reevaluating what worked during this cycle and what didn't work during this cycle and preparing for that next new moon in Leo, where you can set new intentions. If you haven't finished something, maybe you want to finish it in the next 6 months. Maybe this 6 months was about, learning about, kind of like looking deeper into a hobby or a side business that you want to start. Maybe this next 6-month cycle, you actually want to put it out into the world. You want to start building this business or whatever it is that you're working on. You have all of this optimistic energy, and yet down deep inside, there are some fears. I feel like this is what you're kind of working on at this time. It's kind of like, what are these fears? Are you afraid that you aren't worthy of creating the life that you want? Are you concerned you don't have the tools, the knowledge, the wisdom, the experience in order to bring this into fruition? It's about taking a look at the fears and then asking yourself, what support do I need? Because we have family, friends, and guides. It's about asking for the help that you may need in order to finish out the symphony, to get that symphony done and get on with the next project that you want. Because your obstacle today is that Five of Pentacles. Feeling, a little bit like there's something that you really want out of the world, and yet you're not getting it. There is a sense of not feeling worthy enough for it, or once again, like almost a sense of being left behind by the universe. But you haven't been left behind by the universe. You really haven't. Your advice here is to understand that you are exactly where you're supposed to be. The Four of Pentacles points out that you are where you are supposed to be. And with the Ascended Masters, that you have the universe as your support, as your guide. The universe has your back. You're doing everything that you need to do. I feel like there is, this sense of wanting to tweak something, exchanging gifts. Yeah, this unfinished symphony is a sense of, I feel like there is, especially with this family, friends, and guides, there's a sense of almost needing to accept, I'm going to put it that way, the support, the help of new people that come on your path, because I think that was our message yesterday, or of family, friends, anybody that you can encounter that you may be a little bit almost afraid to ask for help because you're not quite sure you can do this. So it's almost like, I'm not sure I really want to ask for help because I don't want to, it's a sense of not sure that you want to ask for help because you're not sure that you want to show them that you don't feel like you can finish this out. It's such a, it's that whole, it's just your fear. It's just your fear. It's your ego trying to keep you safe. If you really go for this, if you really take this last plunge to go ahead and finish out the symphony and then it doesn't work, it's kind of like you're concerned about that fear of failing. And yet at the same time, your fear is preventing you from failing, but it's also preventing you from perhaps succeeding, right? It's trying to keep you safe. It's saying, oh no, just stay there, stay safe. But your spirit guides and your masters, your angels, they want you to know, look, just stay optimistic. It's going to happen. Stay optimistic. Know that we will enlighten you as you continue to take one step right after another on this path. Not, it's like stay in this energy, not in this energy. Okay, so let's pick a universe card here. It's a really interesting energy. It's almost, I feel like you're really close to hitting a special goal or, a milestone. Maybe you're not all the way done with the symphony, but maybe you have the first act almost done, something like that. And it's this fear of, oh my goodness, is it really going to happen for me or not? And when we get into that fear, what happens is we're pulling back our energy. Right now is not a time to pull back your energy. Your energy needs to stay optimistic, positive, And then ask if you need to, even for just the emotional support of your family and friends, even if they can't help you physically with whatever it is that you're trying to build or create. It's about just asking for their emotional support. Sometimes we do have to actually ask for that emotional support, right? Share our feelings of fear and doubt, self-doubt, just so that we can get that feedback about, yes, you've been working really hard. This is going to work. Your 111-year-old self. I love this because, this is you at 111, right? Looking back and telling yourself at this point, guess what? Not to worry. You finished out the symphony. Everything came into fruition just like it was supposed to. You're on the right path. You're doing the right things. Not to worry. I feel like this is, your future self telling you, oh my goodness, just it's going to be okay. I really feel like it is. It's just going to be okay. All right. Well, hope you have a wonderful day, and I hope to see you again tomorrow. Much love and light to you. Bye for now.